So guys, SNEAKO recently dropped his opinions on Chris from MrBeast. I think it's pretty interesting and he actually makes some good points. And I think Chris really needs to reevaluate his actions before it's actually too late. But check this clip out and let me know your thoughts.
Talk about something a little more serious now.
Bomboka!
Chris from MrBeast. So people saw this picture. Bro, what the fuck happened? And it's this is Chris from a couple months ago, and this is Chris from MrBeast as of recent. And I almost didn't even recognize this guy because I know Chris. I've known Chris for a couple years, since 2018, and I did not expect this. He replied to this tweet and he said, HRT, and it's only been 2 months. HRT, if you don't know, is a transgender affirming medication. I think it's just estrogen. I think HRT is just estrogen. So I thought he was just dressing fruity and stuff like that because that's what's popular. It's hormone therapy, and it is, yeah, it's female hormones. Yeah, it's basically taking estrogen. And the opposite, if you don't know, the opposite of estrogen is testosterone, which I want more. Reverend says, no excuse not to work out. I injured my hand and I cannot do any proper body workouts, but I'm still hitting legs and doing cardio. Work around your damage. Jesus carried a cross. You can carry yours, exactly. Good shit, bro. So, okay, you guys know that I stopped working for MrBeast in 2018 because I did not want to be in MrBeast's shadow. I don't like working for other people for the most part. I want to be my own boss. This is just not the path I wanted to take. I had a couple options in my YouTube career before cancellation, opportunities to work with like Andrew Schultz and with Keemstar. And it didn't work because I don't want to be in other people's shadows. And I see this and I'm like, I think I made the right decision. I think
Bomboka!
wanting to do my own thing, because people ask me a lot, do you regret not continuing to work for MrBeast? And you can see him in the replies. MrBeast is back in the sub. He's like, opinion irrelevant ratio. Here's what the ratio. And then look at all these people in the replies. Slay! You are a fucking legend. Dope seeing you happy and being your unapologetic self. Proud of you. And bro left his wife and kid to become a Barbie. Okay, so when I met Chris, he had just gotten married. And the whole team, I didn't really know him. I didn't go to the wedding. But like the whole team went to his wedding. They were showing me all these pictures and stuff like that. MrBeast went to the wedding and he had a kid, I remember. And this guy, the Chris I know, was like a truck driving, AK-47 shooting, Call of Duty playing, dip chewing. Yep, niggers. That was the Chris I knew. He didn't say that. He didn't say the part where it's gonna get you canceled. But that was the Chris I knew. Was woo, Trump. What's up with all these trannies? The Chris, he had a southern accent. He was driving monster trucks, and he helped me shoot my first AK-47. And he was chewing dip, and he was smoking Marlboro Reds. He had just bought a big truck with all the MrBeast money. Niggers. That was Chris. Let's go to the shooting range. Woo! Woo! What the fuck happened? What is this? And so I want to, like, fine, I guess, like, he's happy now. He's like, this is the new me. He replied to the tweet saying, like, informed, consent, HRT, save my, and many others' lives. This girl's, people that jump to blah, 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 saving gender affirming healthcare. So he's gonna feel good for a bit. He's gonna get 7 months of dopamine, and then I'm telling you what's gonna happen. You can clip this again. He's gonna regret doing this. He's gonna regret leaving his wife and kid. He's going to regret taking these hormones because it alters you forever. Even though he's a grown man, he can make his own decisions. I'm telling you, this would not have happened if he was not working in an industry that's on the internet. Because when I met him, he was just like a normal hick driving a tractor on a farm. I remember so this would not happen if he was not working in the social media space. This would not happen if he lived in the Middle East, if he lived in Japan. Of course, they have some trans people, but it's not pushed. And good on the people that are, like, the people that are encouraging this, they think that they're doing the right thing. They're all brainwashed. Even MrBeast thinks that he's doing the right thing by supporting his friend Chris. Brainwashed. If you really cared, you would not encourage his delusion now. You would look at the long term and see that this is something that he's doing because he is brainwashed by social media, because he's living in the West where this is pushed by a bunch of garbage. If you were really his friend right now, you would hear what I'm saying, because someone's gonna clip this and send it to him. You would tell him you've made the wrong decision. You should not be taking hormones. This is not the solution to your depression. You are clouded by what you see online. You are clouded by the agenda of the West. Your son needs you in his life. Your son is gonna grow up confused because you're dressed like this now. Your son is gonna grow up confused because now your wife is raising your son by yourself and daddy's a mommy. It makes it, I'm sorry. I don't say that to be transphobic. I don't hate this person. I don't think that we should try to bring these people down. We need to tell them the truth. And bro, I'm glad I don't work for MrBeast anymore, man. MrBeast, bro, I know you're red pilled. What are you doing, man? Tell them the truth. Look at everybody supporting this. It's mental illness. We need to start saying, and don't say it out of hate, and chat, what am I going to say? I don't say this with any hate in my heart. Transgenderism is a legitimate believing that you're something that you're not. You say anorexia is a mental illness, and it's believing that you're a different body weight. How is it not a mental illness to think that you're a different gender? Multiple personality disorder, there's they, thems. I believe I'm two genders at the same time. Mental illness. We need to start saying that. Because people who know the truth know that, but they don't want to face the scrutiny of everybody saying, but that's transphobic. Fine. I have a phobia of my son growing up with two mommies and one half mommy thing running around. I think you should be scared of that. I don't hate trans people, but we need to start addressing this how it is. This is a legitimate mental illness. And the more people keep encouraging it, you're supporting it. Imagine if everybody I think I'm 400 pounds. And we all just said, yeah, you are, because it's okay if you are, if you believe it. God of hate said, no excuse for getting in shape. I'm 55 years old, down 50 pounds since August. I'm an 8th grade dropout thug from Detroit, now with an MBA. When I get down to 230, I'm joining a Muay Thai gym. Let's fucking go. We need to start encouraging this for these people. Tell them to get into the gym. Tell them to start training Muay Thai. If they're confused, and you see with a lot of these streamers, when you are glued to social media, you need to take breaks. You need to go travel the world. You need to be outside, or else you're going to go down this path. You're going to think the solution is taking hormones, is going to the doctor and cutting your dick off. It's not. That's a short-term solution. You know why? Because everybody's going to continue to encourage it. Everybody's going to support you. Everyone's going to say this is good for you. It's not. Chris, I know you. I know you, Chris. I know that's not you. I know a lot of people in your inner circle, they're not going to tell you the truth. I will tell you the truth because I have no other motive, bro. You're making a mistake. I don't think that you're a bad person. I don't think that I'm better than you. All these people now, and hopefully maybe there's someone watching this. Let's get it to that point. The amount of, but fuck it.
That's it. Your job?